at the end of the Women White Ball Tour in the United Kingdom in June. Women head coach Shane Diaz was asked, "What are some of the things that you think your ladies need to do to be competitive?" Whether in jest or seriousness, Shane Diaz replied, "They need to start winning the toss first." I put it to you that many West Indian fans believe that the West Indies senior men team is a better team chasing than setting a score. And some are thinking we just need to win a toss to win the match. I think that's far from it. When I checked the record, the last time we beat Australia, we batted first. In the test match and in T20, the last time we beated them, we batted first. Let's hope history can repeat itself tonight in St. Kitts, as once again Australia won the toss and have sent West Indies to bat first. Two changes have been made to the West Indies playing 11, as you can see on the screen there. Romario Shepherd comes in for Andre Russell, which is a natural replacement, and Alzarri Joseph have been left out for Jadiah Blades. So the West Indies playing 11 on the screen. They were asked to take first strike by Australia. They are 2 without loss after 3 deliveries. Brandon King is facing up to Warshus and he down the leg side. Wide signal. Did he get touched? Well, nothing there from Butler, so apparently he got something onto it. Hello everyone and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. This is the watch along for the third T20 International between West Indies and Australia from St. Kitts. They're at Warner Park. King hit this over the top. Let's see how far it gone. 6 runs. Over the top, onto the front foot, and it hit dead straight for 6. 8 without loss. This Warner Park field is a high-scoring ground. I ask you to slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button to show your support. So that was pitched up and King into the drive over the top. And it goes up, it gone all the way. It's a very short field we have here at Warner Park. So 8 without loss. No, I'm not there. I always use this background for watch along. No, I'm not at Warner Park. I'll always use the Warner Park background for watch along. Over the wicket, balls to King, taken on the pad, loud appeal. He's gonna give it. Well, not out, said the umpire. Was there an inside edge there? Did it pitch outside the leg stump? It did straighten. They are not interested there. So why do they appeal so loud? 8 without loss after 1 over. 8 without loss after 1 over. Australia winning the toss and batting again. Just 33% of you think that we'll get over 100, over 180. Very interesting. Oh, wow, so and that's nice. 19% of you think that we'll get 220. Oh, that's good. That's a lot of confidence. I don't think anything under 220 can win. Not at Warner Park, and that is my estimation. So if we are to win, if we are to give ourselves a chance, because I think at Warner Park, par score is 220. So Hubbard is into the team. So there's a short third man. There's a slip, a short third man. There's a man square on the offside, one squared on the onside. Then there's a cover, extra cover, and a mid-off. So it's a slip. Did they review it? I think that was height. Yes, it was always height. So just trying to check on the field here. I'm not really getting the field. Did King, why are they taking so long to start this over? Was King injured? Well, as just like what you are seeing, I'm not seeing. Thank everyone who, oh, there's an issue there with the side screen. Oh, that one light there. They'll have to tape it over. Don't break it, young man. Don't break it. Yeah, they need to put a tape over it. Ah, that's better. No, it's a white ball. They need to get a piece of black tape and put over it. That's why they are taking so long. There's an issue there with the side screen. These things happen all over the world. It's technology. It's not unique to West Indies. 35% of you believe that we won't get 180. I think that we're going to get 180. This is a very, very small outfield. I really think so. You know, there's a lot of cricket coming up because after this, you have after this series, then you have Pakistan, three T20 and 3 ODI, and immediately after that you have CPL, and then immediately after CPL you have the Nepal T20 series, and after the Nepal T20 series we go to India, followed by New Zealand. So there's a lot of cricket coming up for the rest of the year, and of course the Cricket Forum will be here to bring it to you as we recap and talk to each other. So our immediate target here is 50. We need to get up to 50 likes. So please, if you're not seeing the likes, just click off the live chat and click on that thumbs up button and let us get up to 50 likes so that we can definitely start we can start the interaction. Those kids there from Barbados, they are the under 17 guys. The under 17 guys, the under 17 tournament starts tomorrow. When does the under 17 Rising Star starts? But it starts very, very, very shortly. So the teams have gathered now in St. Kitts for the under 17 tournament. So it's good. I wish all the teams would have been there. Well, hopefully they are there by the second and third match, and they'll be out watching it. But it's good to see Barbados sending their team early so that they can watch the match. Good on Barbados, isn't it? So King is facing up to Abbott. Should say Hope driven this down the grounds to the man at mid-off who shied at the stump. That's Tim David or David, some would say. The score goes up to 9 without loss. King is on 7. Hope is on 2. He comes into strike. I want to say good evening to everyone. I'm really happy that you are here, and I look forward to the interaction. Just waiting on us to reach our target to start the interaction. But I know that you in the chat are interacting with each other and very aggressively so. So thank everyone for tuning in. King played this to mid-wicket. No run. The score remains at 9 without loss. Nine without loss in the score at this time. So the likes up to 23. What I will do, I will start some comment until I will start the interaction until over number 5. And by over number 5, hopefully we will reach our target of 50 so that the interaction can continue. Right, so King gave himself room and slapped it to mid-wicket. The fielder misfield. They go through for a single. 10 without loss now after 1.4 overs. One of the challenges that I find in that when I don't do a watch-along for a number of days, it takes a while to get back into the rhythm of doing the watch-along, and you almost have to build into it. And at the start, you're not as fluent as you would be as the watch along goes on. Hope played that to the field, that cover, and there is no run. They're 10 from 1.5 overs. This is not the ground for us to be going slow. No doubt about it. This is a ground that we really need to step on it, and step on it very, very early and make some runs. Yes. So I saw those young ladies. I don't know. Probably they are the West Indies players' family. Over the wicket, Abbott bowls to Hope, who plays it to cover, and there is no run. Some of the players' family. Yes, so we're looking up to get up to 20 to 50 likes by over number 5. So we are 20 away. But let's take some comments in the meantime, up to 5 overs, and see if we are there. So Sherwin, Mr. Casanova, good evening. We can't win a toss ever with hope or chase, said Mr. Casanova. Good night, Sherwin. You're in New York. Okay, Sherwin. Sherwin is in New York. Hope you're enjoying yourself there, Sherwin. Good. But this is not Sherwin. Yeah, Sherwin. I'm mixing up Sherwin with Sheldon. Yeah. I always know that Sherwin is in New York. You know. Down the ground goes King. It's high. It's gone. Out of the ground. 6 runs. So pitched up and King hit his second 6. He moves up to 14-16 without loss after 2.1 overs. So Big AF is saying, where there's no King, good afternoon. Where's there no Lewis? Well, interesting. Who do you leave out to play Lewis though? Well, majority of you, over 50% of you had said that the ideal person to replace Rutherford was not to replace Russell, was Shepherd. So I guess you were outvoted, Big AF. I guess you were outvoted. What do you think? Darsus bowled to King. He played it into the inside. They go through for a quick single. 17 without loss after 2.2. Brandon King moves up to 15. Hope is on 2. West Indies were inserted by Australia, and they are 17 without loss after 2.2. So all 3 tosses have been won by Australia. In the Test series, who won the toss? Did West Indies win any of those tosses? Won any of those tosses in the Test series? Hope flat batted this down to mid-off and it missed time, so that it allows them to go through for a single, and the score goes up now to 18 without loss. So Patrick R. Scott is saying that he hope King Yu engages his brain today. Good evening from England, Big AF. Good evening, man. Well, it's good night now. It's almost morning. I think it's good morning. It's Saturday morning in England now, right, Big AF? I think it's Saturday morning. Good night, Athena. Sheldon, good afternoon. As King looked to splay the square, the bottom edge, it goes into where Gully could have been, and it allows them to go through for a single. 19 without loss after 2.4. So 19. So there's Lewis. He's probably injured, Big AF. There's a big bandage on his left hand, his right hand. A big bandage on his right hand, heavily strapped. He's carrying an injury. There's ice pack on it also, Big AF. So maybe that's why he's still not playing. As Hope looks to hit this through the inside, got a bottom edge, it run down towards fine leg. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they are back for 2, comfortable. West Indies 21 without loss after 2.5. We have to up this run rate, you know. This is St. Kitts and Nevis. And I'm telling you, during the drinks break, I have something special for you. Absolutely special during the drinks break. You need to listen to it. You have to listen to this during the drinks break. Over the top, 6 more runs. Pitched up and Hope first 6. Oh, it's 4. 1 bounce. I thought it was 6, you know. So it gone all the way for 4. Pitching up, Shea Hope hitting that one over long off. Over the field, that mid-off, down to the long-off boundary for 4. West Indies, 25 without loss after 3. Yes, so during the drinks break, don't go anywhere. There's something special. You're going to like this. You're going to wonder what happened. They say kids say the darnest thing, and you need to listen to this one. Sheldon said if we can't make 210, we're in trouble. Well, I would have said that 220 is par for me. I think 220 is par. Sherwin is saying still King and Hope. I don't know what that means. You'll probably need to explain it to us, Sherwin. That definitely look like 6 to me. I don't know why. You remember the shot that played at Sabina Park where Brathwaite signaled 6 when it was 4? And the ball bounced so far inside. I wonder why he did that. Probably he wanted to get off the field as quick as possible. King steered this to Gully and they go through for a quick single. The return comes in at the bowler's end, but they are through The score goes up to 26 without loss. With king and 17, Hope is on 9. 3.1 overs have been bowled. Frame, what are you doing, Brethren? Good to have you here. I believe in West Indies tonight. Please don't let me down. Well, let's hope so. Big AF said, Mr. Brown, I'm a Pakistani, so I share your pain of a once great cricketing team being destroyed. May the West Indies and Pakistan soon rise again. Yes, I hope so too. As that one is hit away for 6 by Shea Hope, as Abad pitched up and he hit it over long off for 6. Hope moves up to 15. King is on 17. West Indies 32 without loss. This is more like this. We're going to need a lot more of this tonight if we are to get anywhere close to a competitive total. 220 is par on this course. Anything under 220 is going to chase down in probably 14 or 15 overs. Brandon King need to improve on his rotation of strike between boundaries, said Mikel. Abbott bowls to Hope. Yorker ducked out, goes into the offside. They go through for a single. Did he get back onto that? Let's see. Interesting. Yes. No. Waiting on the signal. No bat. Leg by. One more to the total. 33 without loss. King and 17 comes into strike. So apparently the players' family are at the ground. Some of them, Brandon King, need to improve. Can't let them non-striker get too cold at the other end, said Michael Douglas. So King need to rotate the strike more. Frame said, turn away down to long on for a single. Well, not really long on, a deep mid on, right back on the edge of the circle. You know. Good evening, Rupert. Frame, Bangladesh destroy West Indies and Pakistan. Every team I choose to support lose, said Frame. Boy, you stay like me when it comes to football. You stay like me, Frame. Every team I choose to support lose. I can't bet on a football team and they win. Manchester no good. Manchester United. Brazil. Oh, I don't know. Brazil, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Brazil for the last 20 years. It's so much disappointment. I don't know. So, Frame. So, Big AF, I think that, as you see there, is injured. Elvin Lewis is injured, Big AF. Good evening, Rupert Morgan. Good to have you here, man. Happy to see you. These two are, you're saying that let's watch about. Over the wicket, balls to Hope, and Hope flat batted this, misfield, that extra cover, they'll get a single. 35 without loss after 4 overs. King on 18, Hope on 16. Hope will keep the strike. West Indies 35 without loss after 4 overs. Australia won the toss and asked West Indies to bat. The current run rate is 8.75. I think we need to get up to 11 and a half, 12 to win. These two need to bat smart and give the team a fighting chance. Thank you, Rupert. They need to be fearless, not reckless. Yes. Thank you, Atina. Please smash a like on the video. Click on that when we are 4 overs. Sorry. So we should be at 50 by the 5th over. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to continue the interaction. We are just 14 shots. So hopefully at the end of this over, we will be at the 50. If you're not seeing the thumbs up button, just click off the live chat. Click on the thumbs up button. You'll see it. And then you just click on it. It doesn't take a second. And you go back to the live chat. As Ellis comes into the attack, balls to Hope, who tap it into the outside. Through for a single. 36 without loss after 4.1. King on 18, Hope on 17. $36 without loss. So we are 11 away. 5 deliveries. Let's get up to 50 so that we can continue the interaction. I love the interaction, and I definitely love the interaction. Guyana Amazon Warriors scored 266 runs on this ground, so please up the run rate. I want King and Lewis, not Hope, said Sherwin. Ellis bowls to King. King edged short of the batter, short third man. It was wide outside the half stump. I don't think it was a full-blooded shot. I think it was in that long way in which King played, and it edged to, and it dropped just short of the short third man, and they got a single. So King will go up to 19. Hope is on 17. 37 without loss. West Indies after 4.2 overs. Ellis is it. Very tricky local bowler. A unique running up style. Bowls to open up drives. Beat the inner circle. It goes out towards the fielder and the cover, and they come back for two. It goes towards the fielder and the cover boundary, and they run two. Well run by the West Indies here. Where's Jamur Small? Jamur Small should be at the ground. I expect Jamur Small to be at the ground. I expect to hear from Jamur Small very, very, very soon. Definitely looking forward to hear from Jamur Small. 39 without loss. So 29% of you don't think that we'll get 180. Please just keep 7. We have 7 likes to go. Ellis bowls to Hope, who hit it dead straight for 6. Oh, did that hit the window? Did that damage the window? Could be, Hope could have damaged some windows here. West Indies now 45 without loss. I think I said that West Indies' best chance of winning this match is if we have a bowling pitch, because it will be hard to contain the Australians. So yes, it does shatter the glass. They will need to repair it. They will need to repair it. Replace. Ellis to King, and King places out into the offside in the gap between backward point and cover. They get a very comfortable single. 46 without loss now. That one was pitched up, and he hit it dead straight, and it shattered the glass. It never break and come apart. The thing that they put in the glass held it together so it never shattered, because I think there is a thin layer of plastic-like material over the glass to prevent it from shattering, because if the glass shattered, it can affect the commentators. But for all intent and purpose, that glass is done with. So he pulled at this one. The keeper missed it. Shy hit the stump, but the batsmen are safely home. 46. Are they going to check it? I don't. What I see is 47 without loss after 5 overs. So we are at the 5 overs mark now. So I hope that we would have reached the 50 likes. I'm going to check on it. So just click on. If you're not, just I'm kindly asking you to just hit that thumbs up button if you're not seeing it. Click off the live chat. Click off the live chat, and when you click off the live chat, you'll see the thumbs up button. Just click on it and let us get to 50 likes, and so we can continue the interaction. So Matthews, not Matthews, Maxwell. I always calling him Matthews. Maxwell is it? And you would have seen as Matthews came to me just now, you would have seen we're on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday, West Indies women coach have decided to join us for takedown. Maxwell first delivery to King, he pulls, but he bottom edge it down to long on for a single. So yes, West Indies women coach Shane Deeds have consented to join us on Sunday during the takedown. Last week, takedown was very, very heated. It was fiery, someone said. Well, probably this week one will be even more fiery. You can imagine Shane Diaz, not afraid. Oh, he missed stump there and it will go away for 4. As Hope was down the pitch. Well, 4 runs, he got a hedge. That's why the keeper didn't collected it. He flashes at it. It got a hedge, beat the keeper, go down to the boundary for 4 behind him. 4 runs nonetheless, in whatsoever way they comes. It doesn't matter. We just need to get the runs. Once we get the runs, it is very important. Hope hit this high in the air. Let's see. It gone for 6 more. 58 without loss now. And now West Indies begins to motor. This is St. Kitts and Nevis. What is the dimension of Warner Park? Asks Athena. Thank you, Frame. Thank you for updating me. It's interesting, and I should find that out. I should find it out, but it's small. It is small. Warner Park is small. So apparently the CARICOM Prime Minister hit this in the air again. Has he at the distance? Yes, you bet. Oh, Shehob is turning on the trilliers now. He goes up to 42. It's 64 without loss. For a moment there, I thought that was a missed time. So apparently the CARICOM Prime Ministers want to investigate the failures of West Indies cricket. Very interesting. Well, it's the first time hearing that one, Mr. Casanova. Where did you find it? So please tell me. I would definitely like to read the article. Could you share the article in the comment section, or so that I can, at the end of the show, you share the article or on my Instagram page or X page. Just share it. So share the link to the article. I will be very, very interested to read, to see what they are saying, Mr. Casanova. Thank you, Banana Brooks. We are talking about Haley Matthews. We are her name came up. It's just 66 without loss at the end of the power play. So West Indies going at 11 runs per over. This will get them to 220, as I think that's the par score. I didn't like the eat you and Basil put on Chateau last week, Patrick Lambert. Well, Patrick Arscott is saying, I believe the longest part of the ground is about 65 meters. Shortest is 50 meters, said Patrick Arscott. Thank you for that. We should be joined by Jamur Small shortly, and hopefully when Jamur Small joins us, we'll be able to get a better understanding of what it is like in St. Kitts. But Warner Park is genuinely small, said Patrick Arscott. So Zampa, one of the probably the most wily leg spinner in T20 cricket at the moment. Well, you have some wily one, because you have Adil Rashid. Zampa bowls to King, who played it back down the pitch to the bowler over field, and there is no run. It is small. Yes, Patrick Arscott. I recall Tuesday night I was telling some persons who were sitting beside me that Warner Park will drop into Savannah Park. And they said, what? Yes, I said it will drop into Savannah Park. Here is Zampa. Over the wicket bowls. Outside the half stump, King cuts it away. Down backward of point, the fielder came across, dive, it beats him 4 runs. King moves up to 25. West Indies 70 without loss after 6.2. So that's Connolly. It is small. Yes, Frame, that's another 4. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. So keep the comments coming. I look forward to the interaction. Jamur Small, hope to get some pictures from Jamur Small. He's probably not from work as yet. Zampa bowls to King short. He looks to pull it over deep mid-wicket, taken on the body. There is no run. The score remains at 70 without loss after 6.3. Brandon King is on 25. Shea Hope is on 43. But coming up at the drinks break, Hope's King swings and miss. The keeper whips off the bails, but his foot is inside. The score remains at 70 without loss. Now, I hope King doesn't charge Zampa. Stay in his crease. You see, bowlers are allowed to bowl good deliveries, but you have to get a single off those good deliveries. King hit this straight down the ground, 1 bounce 4. So Zampa pitched up and hit it straight. Oh, it gone all the way for 6. I thought it was a 4. But it gone all the way for 6. Does it appear there's dew on the grass? Well, that's something that we should look into. If it's dew, it's best for the team that is going to bat second. That ball is going to wet, and it's going to feel like a wet soap. Teresa, how are you, Teresa? Oh, it's Patrick saying good night to Teresa and Shirley. Guess Shirley soon join us from work. Zampa to King. King off the back foot, cuts it away. The fielder dive and stop it. They should come back for 2. 2 more to the score. 78 without loss. King moves up to 33 with him. Shea Hope, the West Indies captain, on 43. So after 7 overs, West Indies 83 without loss. They need to use their head. No, please let the partnership continue. Yeah, I was making the point that good bowlers will bowl good deliveries. They are entitled to bowl good deliveries. But you as a batsman, those deliveries that you can't hit for 6 or hit for 4, you have to find a way to get a single off it. There's no way you're going to can't hit every ball for 6 or 4. And those deliveries that you can, try and get a single off it. And rotate the strikes. So instead of a dot ball, you get a single. Yeah, there are a large number of Aussies, Australians at Sabina Park. You know. Roddy Latu from Trinidad. How you doing, man? Batting look easy so far. I hope the players to come for West Indies adapt. Good stop, said Frame. Yes, it was a good stop. Howen, over the wicket, bowls to Hope. Hope steer this down to come backward point and there is no run. You know, and that's what I'm talking about. Like a delivery like that now. He probably need to play it a little earlier or a little later and beat the backward point. Small ground, our ground feeling will have to be above par if we expect to contain the Aussies, said Patrick Arscott. Yes, and one thing I know about cricket, after back foot goes up and he played this one a little earlier, beat the backward point, the fielder coming across from cover, cannot stop it, and it goes into the boundary for 4. That was a nice shot by Shea Hope. He just played it a little earlier, beat the backward point to his right. The sweep on the cover boundary came across, but he couldn't stop it. Hope moves up to 47. West Indies really motoring along here now. We're in over number 8. So it's a good shot. I think that was a good shot. 82 without loss. King on 33. Hope on 47. He's on strike. Owens over the wicket, bowls to him, and in that customary fashion of his, where he jumps back and play the ball coming into him, he plays it out to where you would say a wide mid-on. They go through for a single. Takes him up to 48. King on 33 comes into strike. 83 without loss. Yeah, down the ground is always a productive area in St. Kitts. It is very, very short. One thing I always say in cricket, you don't know how good the pitch is until the other team bats. Down the pitch come King and he slapped this to the man at long on for a single. It's 84 without loss. So your team can make 250, but then the other team scream it off, cream it off. And your team can make 140, but then you bowl out the other team for 120. You just never know how good the other pitch is. Never know how good the pitch is until the other team bats on it. So 220, we have to get 220 though. We have to get 220. It's an absolute small field. It's a matchbox. West Indies won tonight or quit. Down the ground by King, he moves up now to 34. The score moves up to 85. Shea Hope on 49 comes into strike. So Shea Hope looking for, I think this would be his second T20 International 50. Will it be second? I'm trying to remember. Well, we'll know. Mr. Brown, just letting you know that the membership page not working. Garth Williams. You know, it's the second time I heard that because Beth would have the issue and I fix it. So I will check on it, Garth Williams. Down the ground and hit this high in the air. Let's see, it's high in the air. It's gone for 6. Yes, on the roof. They are looking. That would have been a 6 probably even at Melbourne. That one hit a long way. A long way. So West Indies 91 without loss. That came right out of the school. So Garth Williams, send me a message in the comment section and I will send you a link. But then I'll check on that link probably during during the innings break. Yes, Banana Brook said shot. TV and cricket power play, how you doing, man? Big up yourself, my brethren. Was calling you earlier. You're probably busy as usual while you were streaming a wedding or something, because TV and cricket power play is the man for all those events in Florida, whether it's cricket, function, a sports day, a corporate event, wedding ceremony, funeral. You want it to stream live on YouTube, then give TV and cricket power play a call. He's the man who does those things in Florida or New York, Orlando is a part of Florida, but he's the man who runs things there. Orlando, those places. TV and cricket power play. He has a wonderful mobile studio. Looking forward to doing a show from his mobile studio soon, one of these days. Big up yourself, my friend. TV and cricket power play. Beaten outside the half stump, Shea Hope. He's on 49 at the start of over number 9. What a 6-6-6-6, said Babaliko. That was clobbered. Yes, Patrick Arscott, it was right out of the screw. I think it was right out of the screw. What you have in the cup, these dear boss, Patrick Arscott. Patrick, that 6 was brutal, said Bobby Brown. How you doing, Bobby? Bobby from Florida. So, you see, Patrick Arscott, the thing is that it's, let's say, because, the wife is here, so I'll say it's water, and she's probably listening. So, let me say water. Yes. Mr. Casanova, 250 on the cards. Oh, both of you, please get to your 50. Yes. So, Opus brought up his 50. I missed that. Well played, Shea Hope. Good from Shea Hope. 51 from 26 balls. Over the wicket, balls outside the half stump. Abbott. Hopes allows it to go through. No signal from Dayton Butler. You have to signal those white Dayton Butler. Isn't he a West Indian umpire? Of course he is. I think he's from St. Vincent, and the Grenadines are one of those islands in that belt there. Yes. Oh, you were praying for the West Indies. Okay, I see. Grantley Griffiths. So you are referring over the wicket, balls hit down the ground to long on. So Grantley Griffin is saying that you are referring to the ground as a matchbox. No, you are all something else. I don't know where you're going with that Grantley Griffiths, but it's a figure of speech when something is very small. It's a figure of speech that is used to describe something that is very small. But I don't know where else you're going with that. You want to stir something that is not there, Grantley Griffiths. I won't allow you to do Griffin. I won't allow you to do that. Carry on now after you get to 50. But I'm happy to educate you that is a figure of speech that is used in my country when something is smaller than the norm, than the standard. Probably the smallest ground in the Caribbean, said Mr. Casanova. It is. So, Mr. Hope don't lose his head now that he is at 50. Yeah, well, we are just keeping our fingers crossed. 94 without loss after 9. King is on 40. Hope is on 52. West Indies. Philip Baines is saying West Indies could want a better start than this. Yeah, it's a wonderful start. All right, very interesting. Who should bat at number 3? With this start that the West Indies got, who should come at number 3? Chase, Etmire, Rutherford, Rovman Powell. Which one of those should come at number 3? It will be very interesting. it's a good time to end this poll, you know. It's a good time to end this poll over. So 28% of you think 220 and 28% of you also think 180 plus. So end that poll. So let's see if I can get up another poll before, and hopefully none of the batsmen are dismissed in that time. And just get your feedback, because your feedback is very important. This is what we are here about, not dwelling on triviality. As Shea Hope slapped that one straight down the ground for 4 more, 98 without loss. So let's do who next. So to do it quickly, who next, question mark. I won't spell out the name. To do it quickly, I'll put, as they come to me, Etmaya, I'll just put H-E-T, not spelling out their name. Rut, R-U-T, is for Rutherford. Pow for Powell. So you'll know what talking. And was a fourth person from one, as Hope looked to give himself room, but he bottom edged it, the keeper collects. Hetty, Rutherford, Powell, Chase. So there's a poll. Please vote and tell me who you think should come next after this start. Maxwell bowls to Hope, turn it into the onside, and there is one. One more to the total. West Indies 99 now for without loss after 9.4 overs. And please, I have something for you to hear. It's very short, but the news media, one of the news, it was from a news media yesterday in Jamaica, that you really need to, I really want all of you here to listen to it. It's Rutherford needs to come in at 3. Well, just vote, please, and let's see. Oh, Short and King hit this for 6 over deep mid-wicket. He just stepped across and hit it for 6 over deep mid-wicket. He goes up to 46. West Indies 105 without loss after 9.5 overs. So it's 105. So you get your wish frame. Somebody said Chase. I don't know who name is that. Leonard Gardner said Rudd should be next. And so Mr. Casanova once said, Etty fan base is large among this community. Yes, shot Patrick Arscott. Yes, it's a shot. So Grantley Griffith, the Grantley Adams airport is on my mind. That comment passed, but I think he was saying that Australia is going to win. Good use of the feet there by these two batters. Yes, it was a shot, Patrick Ascott. Banana Brooks, how you doing, man? It's good morning to you in England. So Maxwell want a change of the ball with 1 ball to 0. Yeah, this is how you deal Maxwell. Now think him a big bowler. 1.5 overs, none for 30. Go and bowl the ball, boy. The umpire gave it to you already and said, go and bowl it. Go and bowl it. Go and bowl it. Who you think you are? Get on with the damn game. Who you think you are? Comes in, bowls to King, and King hit it back down the ground for 4. Oh, good stop. Oh, well done. Oh my God. I never realized that the fielders were so straight, because to that ball, it's straight. I never expected the fielders to be there, So at the drinks break, West Indies 106 without loss with King on 47, Hope on 57. So that's the score at the drinks break. 106 without loss with Hope on 47, Hope on 57 and King on 47. So that's it at the drinks break. That's the score at the drinks break. So I can tell you that Hope has it 5 4 fours and 4 sixes. So Hope have it 4 fours and 4 sixes, and Brandon King have it 1 4 and 5 sixes. So at the drinks break, 57 for Hope, Brandon King 47. Brandon King have it 1 4 and 5 sixes, while Hope have it 4 fours and 4 sixes. So I want you to listen to this. Glenn Sinclair said, Mr. Carlton, can you send me a link that I can watch the game along with the watch along here in St. Martin's, not playing on TV? It's an ESPN Caribbean. That's the only place that is carrying it, ESPN Caribbean. So if you have ESPN Caribbean, Glenn Sinclair, I have no other link. I wish I could. I'll definitely send it to you, because when you are watching the match, you enjoy the watch along more. Yes, 12:45 in the UK. Yes, it's morning. Blessings, Mr. Brown. Big up to you, Kingman. If they bat until the 15th over, Shepherd is at number 3, said Wayne Grudge. But so I'm going to look at the poll just before I play this clip here. And so the poll is saying 51% of you believe that Etmire, well, that 47% of you believe that Etmire should come next. Interesting that he has the highest mark. Chase has 28, the next highest. Powell and Rutherford is 12-12. So, what they call it, is it a plurality? Yes, a plurality. They don't call it a majority. They call it a plurality because it's below half. So it's a plurality. So let me play this very quickly before the next delivery. Please listen.
A 7-year-old boy was at the center of a Kingston, Jamaica courtroom drama yesterday when he challenged a court ruling over who should have custody of him. The 7-year-old boy has a history of being beaten by his parents, and the judge initially awarded custody to his aunt, in keeping with child custody law, requiring that family unity be maintained to the highest degree possible. The boy surprised the court when he proclaimed that his aunt beat him more than his parents, and he adamantly refused to live with her. When the judge then suggested that he live with his grandparents, the boy cried and said they also beat him. After considering the remainder of the immediate family and learning that domestic violence was apparently a way of life among them, the judge took the unprecedented step of allowing the boy to propose who should have custody of him. After 2 recesses to check the legal references and confer with the child welfare officials, the judge granted temporary custody of the 7-year-old to the West Indies cricket team, whom the boy firmly believes are not capable of beating anyone.
Yeah, so that was, as you know, if you are from Jamaica, you would know that voice. That's the voice of a well-known radio personality in Jamaica. And so that's what he reported yesterday on his station. That was Cliff Hughes, and that was taken from Nationwide Radio in Jamaica. I found it very, very, very funny. They said, kids say the darnest thing. Yeah? Kids say the darnest thing. You remember that show that Bill Cosby used to have where he said kids say the darnest thing? Absolutely, kids said the darnest thing. When I heard it yesterday, I couldn't believe. I heard that the courthouse crack up. You know, the judge have to adjourn court for a good 20 minutes to let everybody get back their composure, I heard. Short pulled away, through mid-wicket by Brandon King. Straight. Oh, he misfielded. Oh, is that Glenn Maxwell? Oh, that's so both batsmen are on 50. Well, you know, so King is on 56 and Hope is on 58. So it was short from Zampa. King pulled it away down to deep mid-wicket. Is that Owen? It looks to be Maxwell. Oh, it's Maxwell. Oh, you know, I think Maxwell done though. I think him done, you know. Zampa wide outside the half stump. It will not signal. Oh, he signaled it. Well done. That's a hometown decision. Well done. Well done. Merrick Meredith. Yeah. Yes. That's good, Miss Another one said, friend, that kid knows how to fire a shot. Out there, they have some cuts and misses. I couldn't control myself. I just can't imagine what happened in the courthouse. You know? Yeah, they said that the court had to adjourn for about 20 minutes or so. Wow. He's going to blame the Drew Patrice Ascot. Zampa bowls to King. King looked to reverse sweep. The Babes whipped off. He could be out stumped. Let's hope not. 117 without loss at the end of 11 overs. And as you see King play that shot, you know, he doesn't practice it often enough, you know. Yeah. So Merrick said that was hilarious. Naya said lol. Patrick said lol. Athena is laughing all the way to the bank. Yes. Yeah, it was a good misfield. Yes, another one. That kids know how to fire a shot. Yeah. That joke is about 15 years. He's about 15 years old, said Patrick Ascot is saying he's going to blame the Jew. That kid Philip Baines, that kid knows how to fire a shot. Banana Brook said, umpires get his wings at last. Yes. Please what? Survive? Yes. Not out frame. Yeah, said frame. Frame said. So Owens is back into the attack. I'm up with the over the wicket. Balls to Hope, who plays this down towards the fielder on the cover boundary. And they'll get another single. So as I'm telling you, Shane Dietz has consented to be on the cricket forum on Sunday. It's going to be more fireworks this Sunday. More fireworks. Yeah, definitely more fireworks. Never Isaac saying, was that a joke? Well, it was reported by one of our news channel in Jamaica, Nationwide News Network. Yes, so 118 without loss, West Indies. They just brought down his bat firmly on that one. What? So let's watch now as Owen comes in to bowl to King. Round the wicket, bowls to King. Wide down the leg side, 119 without loss. What I'm thinking here now, what I'm really thinking here is that these two need to go harder now, you know. You can't leave resources. It's over number 12. And as hard as they are going, they need to go harder now. Really need to go harder now. Balls to King, and he pulls this over deep mid-wicket. Let's see, 6 runs. Yes, they need to go harder. 125 without loss after 11.3. 11-4 and 10 sixes in this innings thus far. 62 for King. It's a shutter ball now. You have 9 batsmen in the hut. It's a shutter ball. Yes, sir. Batting is easy. Yes, Frame. Kurt Frame telling us that is 6 more. Security guard was in trouble there. Owens bowls to King, and King hit this high in the air. Have to wait and see where it is going. He's out caught. So King goes for 62. You know, you have to go. It's a shutter ball now. It's 8.3 overs remaining, and you have 9 batsmen in the hut. Disappointed you got out, yes, but you have to go now. You have to go. When I say go, you have to go. You have to go hard now. It just never came right out of the screw. It was more height than distance. West Indies lost their first wicket. So we'll see who. We'll see who now. So let's end the poll. So 50% of you think that it was going to be Etmire. End the poll. I've not yet seen who it is. So you will see who is it. I saw somebody run out there just now, but it flashes past me quickly. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button So yes, it's Etmire. So 50% of you got it right. Yes, he's out frame. Kirk is said, Mr. Cricket Forum, finally, the selectors and coach is using some sense, giving Zari a rest and giving young Blades a debut. It's not like Zari is winning matches for us with the ball. So yeah, I agree with the decision to leave out Alzari Joseph. And I don't think that he's been rested. I think that he is dropped. He was dropped. Good night to you, Keith Aaron. Thanks. Right man said Ascot. Patrick Ascot said the right man. Yes, so Shimron Etmire comes to the crease with 50 deliveries to go in the West Indies innings. Ball to Etmire, Yorker, he turned it away down to fine leg. They go for one. The fielder comes around, but only one there. Keith Aaron said, Carlton, I forced CS score of 189. I think 189 is below par now, way below par. I think 220 is par. But with this platform that we get, we should be looking to score at least another 120 runs. We need to double the score from here. So we should get up to 252. That's how I see it. Double the score for the last 8 overs. Right, Athena? Over the wicket. Comes in now. Bowls to Opu, plays this to mid-wicket for a singer. The score goes up to 127. Babaliko is saying there 235 or more. Yeah, I think we have to be looking into that direction. We have so many wickets in hand. The ground is small. The pitch is flat. Should not be less than 230 from here, said Patrick Arscott. Yes, definitely. Carlton, mark my word, said Keith Aaron. Well, we are going to make more than 189. Mr. Casanova, Mr. Casanova is somebody, who I don't think anyone is more nervous than Mr. Casanova when they are watching West Indies play. So 250 he thinks, and Mr. Casanova, even if West Indies make 250, Mr. Casanova will still be fretting, Yes, man, that's just his nature. Steve Russell said 250. Valerie said, why not bring in Seals or Shamar instead of Shepherd? They are not in the squad, Valerie. So they were not going to come in. Zampa bowls to Hope, edge it away down to third man. It goes into the boundary for 4. Outside the arch stump, and he pushed his foot down the pitch, throw his bat at it, edge it down to the boundary for 4. 4 more to the total. Nonetheless, we are now 131. Yes, that should be 131. 127 we were, right? I was at 126. Waiting on the score to come up. 131. 131. We definitely need another 100 runs here at the least. Zampa to Hope. Hope off the back foot. Hit it down to the fielder on the sweeper boundary. 1 more to the total. The score goes up now to 132 for 1 in over number 12. How you doing, Mr. Brown, today? I'm great, I'm in good spirit. I'm in very good spirit. Watching the match. Hoping that I love the start that West Indies get here. Hope that we can get more than 250, so we can get another 120 from here. We have a lot of wickets in hand, and so we can put some pressure on the Australian batsmen. Truth is, if we make 250, rest assured Australia can make it, said Patrick Ascott. Hetmeyer played that ungainly down to long off. He was giving himself room, and then he flat batted it off the bottom edge of the bat, goes down to long on for a single. It's because its guys are far too laid back. Even 250, they could give it away by allowing Australia to get 2s and 3s, said Mr. Casanova. I understand the point that you are making, but I would be very upset if Australia is getting Full toss, hit away for 6 by Shea Hope. He has damaged another glass. So 139 for 1, straight down the ground, full toss, hit away for 6. Your call, I had to come off your platform to lower my blood pressure, said Stephen Roach. If West Indies made 250, Australia will get 250 for 2 with 5 overs to spare, said, I don't know that name, it passed. Athena said, we need to take our singers and Shea Hope slap this down to Longhorn for 6 more. Oh, Shea Hope is dealing in 6 years, and this is what I want to see. 145 for 1. He's on 77 from 39 deliveries. Yes, frame, 6 more. Broke another window, said Patrick Ascott. Yes, he did. We give up easy twos all the time, and it drives me crazy. If we are giving up easy two at Warner Park, Mr. Casanova, trust me, I'm going to end the watch along. It can't happen, not at Warner Park. Zampa to Hope, who slapped this down to long off the field like straight. They got a singer. Wow. Why didn't he? He needed to. And nonetheless, a singer. Well, that's all right. He got 13 off the last 3 balls. But I just think that it was there for him to play it wide off the long off instead of slap it straight to the long off, especially that he was straight. But again, can he push on to 3 figures, said Patrick Ascott. What I thought 4 is 6. Impressive. Yes, frame. It's a 6. Yes, it is. It was, So, interesting. Definitely, Williams, I don't know why that's not working. It should be. I'm going to sort it out. 2 Kittians. Where's Jamor Small? Resources, yes, but I think there's something to be said for the set batsman experience of the bowlers on the pitch. True. This is the danger man, And Hope slapped him away for 4. Wide off the cover field. 4 more, 150. Hope is on 82. What an innings this by Shea Hope. What an innings by Shea Hope. 82 from 41 deliveries. Push on, young man. Push on. Push on. Don't be surprised if they give up easy twos tonight. I would put some money on it with these lazy players, said Mr. Casanova. How many of you watched that video where the West Indies, during the innings break, short to Hope, back of a length, he pull it down to long on. The field has to move to his right, and they stay on 1, Chris Green. It's 151 now for 1. Hope is on 83. He thought that he should pull that into the mid-wicket boundary. Bat on and bat long, Hope, said Patrick Ascott. Yes. If he bat, I think if Hope bats all 50 overs, he'll get 140 by himself, All 20 overs, sorry. Do we have any polls today, Mr. Brown? Well, we did 2 already, Stephen Roach. And we did 2 already. So we'll do 3 polls. We did 3 polls, didn't it? 3 polls. So 3 polls have been gone. One was who will replace Russell. Majority of person got that right. Shepherd. How many West Indies will make? 28% said more than 220. 28% also said more than 180, but not 200. So it's left to be seen. So I think that's, and the third poll was who was going to bat at number 3. And I think exactly 50% a person said Edmire. So we have done 3 polls today. Ellis to Hope will steer this away down towards cover the field that comes across. 2 of them combined to stop it from going into the boundary. That's Tim David. 85 is now 154 for 1. This is his highest scored T20 international, Mr. Casanova. Yes, he beats the 82. Was it 82 against USA at Kensington Oval? Well, I saw that one live and in living colors. Ellis over the wicket, bowls to Oak, down the leg side, turn away, down back with a square leg for a single. Like how Edmire is taking his singles, anytime he gets the chance to take them. But he has to also create them, though, you know. Amune, he also has to create them. He just can't just wait on them to come. Yes. Are the 6 mostly leg or off? No. Ellis bowls to Hope and swings and misses. It goes through to the keeper and there is no run. No, from memory of Fiend, I would say it's a balance. Ronaldo Salters is saying to the party. Okay, welcome. Ronaldo Frame. Yes, he has batted 10 balls, said Frame. Yeah, he batted 10 balls in Jamaica. Was it the first match? Yes. You know, he batted 10 balls. Yes, said Frame. Good. Yeah. So there were 3 polls, Stephen Roach. Yes, man. Yes, he batted 10 balls. So Patrick R. Scott is saying, Athena, that most of the 6s are offside. So West Indies 156 for 1 with 6 overs to go. I think we can get 90 runs off these 6 overs. 15 runs and over is not out of the question for me. I'm really looking 15 runs and over. Warshus is back into the attack, or they're going with Zampa. I think they're going with Zampa. Mr. Casanova, they can tease him, don't. Right now, Rutherford and Powell looks lost at the crease. I would bring in Chase or Shepherd after said Kurt giving his views. Thank you. Your views are welcome. What about Budakesh Moti? What about Moti coming next? To have a dip. So it was ice that he has on his hand. So his hands were bandaged there on Evan Lewis and ice was on it. Zampa to Edmire. Short and he pulls, misses, taken on the body, head up in the air too quickly. Never watch the ball. 156 for 1. Yeah, always having a fun, a poke at Etty. This is the period when West Indies have been falling away, said Banana Brooks. Good point there. Good observation, Banana Brooks. Good. Zampa to Edmire. And Edmire hit this down the ground long. Let's see where it gone. 6 runs. 162 for 1. He didn't look where the ball went. He just hit it for 6. Chase in good nick. I would send him. That I do not have an issue with that. 6 frame, 6 Mr. Casanova, yes. Ed was in the air too quick. Chase has no pads on, so it doesn't seem like he's coming in next or no time soon. He's probably not going to come. Zampa to Edmire, and Edmire whip this away high in the air again. He's out. Never got hold of that one. 162 for 1. 2. Edmire goes for 9 from 6 deliveries. I totally agree with you. I would bring in Moti. Also ahead of Rutherford and Powell and Older especially. I think they'll send Powell. Powell, despite his 2 failures in Jamaica, he has been West Indies' most prolific T20 batsman up to the start of the series against Australia. They're sending Rutherford. I have no issue with that. So Rutherford is coming. 162 for 2. So Casanova said, what? Rest in peace, Etty? Oh, he always do this, said Frame. The cricket stadium is small in comparison to the other West Indians cricket stadium and a parking space for the Australians, said Stephen Roach. Athena said, true to form, less than 10 balls. Powell and Shepherd, the destroyer, can come in, said Mr. Casanova. So, Athena, you are saying that the innings at Savannah Park, that was the norm. What the phrase they use for it? You know the phrase, the exception to the rule. So the innings in Savannah Park was the exception to the rule. What Zampa did though was to bowl that one closer to him. What probably he should have done is to give himself a little room and hit it inside out straight again. And probably he would have gotten it. Yes, so let's watch Zampa. He's going to bowl to Sheo. He comes in, bowls wide outside the half stump. Sheo slap this down to point. The field and the boundary sends the return in. 164 for 2. Hope moves up to 88 from 46 deliveries. How many out of this overs thus far? 8 out of this over, and I was calling for 15. We're not going to get 15 unless there's a no ball that is it for 6. Balls to Rutherford, and Rutherford. Oh, he's off the mark. Rutherford is finally off the mark in the series as Zampa gave him a full toss. But he was so cautious that instead of hit it out of Warner Park for 6, he made sure he played it to long on for a single. And he's off the mark. So Rutherford is finally off the mark in the series. Well done, Rutherford. Yeah, anomaly. Yeah, it was the anomaly. It was the anomaly. It was the anomaly. Yes, it was the exception. It was the anomaly when making 36 in Jamaica. How many deliveries did he face in Jamaica? West Indies are coming for 260 this match. He have 2 runs, lol. It's 2 years. Oh, I never realized that he got off the mark earlier. sorry. Okay. That's it though. Don't it. That's the another full toss to Rutherford, and he plays it to mid-on and jog through for a single, which allows the fielder to shy at the stump. It's interesting to see if that had hit if you'd have been out. 38 of 19 deliveries, said Frame. He had a strike rate of 200. That's the anomaly. Anomaly. It's the anomaly. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that was the exception. 2 full toss. Now we miss out on. Yes, said Bobby. Yeah. 2 full toss. Those should have gone for 12. He probably a little nervous, low on confidence. Runs make you confident. Ducks make you lose that confidence. 4 overs to go. Oh, what a shot by Shea up for 6. Oh, he scooped that off his stump. For a moment, I thought he was bowled. Well executed. He moves up to 92, 170 for 2. That was off the stump. He scooped it off the stump. Look at that full toss, and he just scooped it off the stump. That's the rump. Is that the rump or the scoop? Whatsoever it is, whatsoever you call it, it gone for 6 down to 5 leg. Nicely done. Brilliant, said Frame. Nicely done, said Patrick Ascott. Just said outlier. It's easier to pronounce than the anomaly. Yeah. Rutherford's spot is not in danger, said Bobby Buns. No, I'm not. I don't think it is in a Bobby. I never think about that. But has he done as well in T20 as he done in one-day international? In one-day international, he is absolutely firing on all cylinder. But has he done all that well? Some said Banana Brooks, some said scoop, but yeah, I think it's more like the ramp. The scoop is the ball pitch, right? Yes, I think so. Bobby, what do you think? Because looking just from memory, just looking at his T20, there's no doubt about his ODI form. It's on fire. He has been magnificent. Rutherford slapped this down wide of the man at extra cover for 4. For 4 to the score, he moves up to 7. That never crossed my mind that his T20 game is in danger. But he's clearly not as prolific in T20 as he is in ODI. Don't want Hope to stay too long in the nervous 90s, said Patrick Arscott. Warshush bowled to him. He slapped it back to the ball and dropped it. Another full toss. Oh, is it that Rutherford cannot bat full toss, and have the Australian picked up something here with Rutherford that he cannot bat full toss, and they are just bowling him those full toss? Because that's the third full toss I'm seeing. Well, it wasn't a catch. So you think that, so Amune is thinking over the wicket, balls to Rutherford, and Rutherford inside edge this one, and they will go through for a single as the keeper run from behind the stump to a short fine leg, shy at the bowler's end. The score is 176 for 2 after 16. So we need another 74 runs from 4 overs. 18 is 72. 18 times 4 is 72. What we need is really a big over that goes for 25. And that's what the Australians are preventing, you know. When West Indies bowl, you can bet your bottom dollar that at least 2 overs is going to go for more than 20 runs. 2 or 3 overs. You can, if you have just bet on your phone, you can do your thing. That 2 or 3 overs is going to go for 20 runs or more. And that's what West Indies need to do now. West Indies need 2 or 3 overs out of these last 4 to go for like 25. He has been much better in ODI. Someone said if he fails, Joel will take his place. I don't think Rutherford T20 game is in jeopardy at this moment. Let's say at this moment. But he has not been as prolific as he in T20 as he is in ODI. Edge down to third man for 4 by Rutherford. Wide outside the half stump. He threw the bat at it. Edge down to third man, 4 runs. 180 for 2. He moves up to 12 from 7 deliveries. Shea Hope is on 93 from 48. Why are they still picking Edmire? Kiss me teeth. Time to dash him away for good. Andrew Carr, I don't need to respond to that. There are enough Edmire fans here that will respond to you, Andrew Carr. But your opinion is welcome. You are free to express your opinion, sir. How about wide? 181 for 2. Wide signal by the umpire. So Andrew Carr, you know where my fans will come at you. Yeah. We need to get more runs set frame. Yeah, we definitely need those big overs. I see somebody said 30. Yeah, yes, man, full tratters. I think so too. We need to go at full tratters. I shot a ball now. How about to Rutherford? Oh, he swings and misses and it goes through to the keeper. Stephen Roach, if you mention that word again, I put you on timeout. Stephen Roach coming here mentioning that word. Yeah? What's wrong with him? How Stephen Roach supposed to come here and mention that word? Wide balls are dangerous. Rutherford not in the best form. Let hope he comes good tonight, said Kingman. Well, definitely. He needs to hit away a few balls now or get out. Taken on the pad, another full delivery, misses. Taken on the pad, they go through for a leg by 182 for 2. Rutherford remains on 12. It's 181. We're 180. Yeah, he needs to come. He needs to start hitting away the deliveries now or retire out. The truth is, Amu, that statement that you made is too much, what did I call it now? Too much presumptions, you know? Because everyone, if White should signal as Shea Hope look to reverse scoop, but White signal 183 for 2. Ravman Powell have more more credit in the bank in the West Indies T20 team than any other batsman. You know, that Kirk Amew is, you know, when you make comments like that, you know, people think that you have something personally against Ravman Powell because it's just far-fetched with a lot of ifs and presumptions and so on. So we have to be careful of the comments that we made because persons will be looking on and say, why you make this comment? She opened it flat on the bounce down to Tim David or David, or I think they pronounce it David or David. I don't know the pronounce it. I would say David, Tim David. Oak moves up to 94. Come on, score more runs. Rutherford slowing up things, said Ronaldo Salters. Yes, yeah. Australia is using the wide balls to their advantage. Wide again, he nailed the wide Yorker. Well executed, Abbott. 184 for 2. We need to get going, man. We need to get going. Definitely need to get going. 220 not going to win this, you know, man. 220 not going to win this. Rutherford need to get out or get going. Or give up the strike. But he needs to do something. He just cannot be chewing up so many ball. Again, a ball beat his bat, take him on the pad, run down to fine leg. Another single. Oh, they come back for 2. Well run. Well run. Good that you come back for 2 so that Hope will get the strike. So 94 for Hope. He will keep the strike. He will be on strike at the start of over number 18. 3 overs to go. 18 deliveries. West Indies need to get at minimum 45 from these 3 overs. Minimum. In the IPL, they use the wide ball plan to Rutherford, and he seems like he still don't figure it out how to play. Well, that's what I'm. You see that Michael Douglas. That's what you're talking about. The batsman evolving his game to the next level. Evolving your game, your game has to evolve. The man on the right think it's 232. Mr. Casanova, oh, okay. So Kirk Amew, Mr. Casanova will defend himself. Ellis bowls to Hope. Hope swings and miss it, goes through to the keeper. What's going on here, man? What's going on here? We're missing too many deliveries. This is where we collapsed in the first match in Jamaica, making 30 runs off our last 30 deliveries and losing 6 wickets. Come on, West Indies. Glenn Sinclair said, I agree with you with Rutherford. Thank you, boss. Here's Ellis, the wily Ellis. He will bowl 18 and 20. Comes in, bowls to Hope. Wide Yorker nailed again. Hope giving himself room to the wide Yorker. Nailed again. Oh, come on. Come on, West Indies. Come on, man. Wow. Frame is saying that we might not get to 230. It's shite. Shite. Who will win first? United Championship. You see, hey, Stephen Roach. You see you, man. That must signal a wide now. Good stop by the keeper. Are they gone through for a single 2? No, Hope keep the strike. He said Rutherford stay up there. 187 for 2 now. You see, Stephen Roach is trying to get himself in trouble, you know. Because, you know, because he's hiding behind a keyboard. He can talk all these things. But Manchester United going to surprise you. Watch. The umpires, I don't think so. I think the umpires doing a good job. Ellis bowls to Hope. Again, misses a delivery as he looks to ramp it. Oh, and the bowler shied at the stump and misses it. It doesn't matter me if he runs out. Hope needs to get his 3 balls out, 3 dot balls in over number 18. What's going on? Keep your shape. I think Hope is moving around too much in the crease. He need to keep his shape. What up? If Rutherford out, him no out, man. If him run out, him only run out, you know. No worry about that. You just need to hit this damn ball for 6. Ellis bowls to Hope. Short, pulled away down to deep mid-wicket into the boundary for 4. That's what you need to do. You see, man, keep your shape. That's what he did. He moves up to 98, 191 for 2. Keep your shape. Wait on it. And that's what he did. Stop moving around so much in the crease. That's what he did. Keep your shape. Aren't I the very best? Hope needs to settle down. Please don't get out and leave Rutherford out there, said Ayana. He really won. That's a Shea Hope fan. He's going to be very happy. He's going to bat. West Indies aren't getting 220 runs. Yeah, they will get it. Ellis to Hope. And he plays this away down towards third man. He moves up to 99. So Shea Hope is on 99. West Indies 192 for 2. Rutherford is on 12. From 11 deliveries. Can you imagine? When Rutherford came to the crease, he faced 11 deliveries and he's on 12. And he came to the crease in the happy hour. Frame, we're going to get the 220. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. This ball is a free hit for Rutherford, you know. He need to hit away this ball. He should treat it as a free hit. Ellis to Rutherford. Oh, slow bumper. Oh, no wide signal. That looks a wide to me, you know. He needed was to get back on that one, though. He just need to get open strike, said Patrick. That was wide. Wasn't that wide? How come the umpire didn't signal wide? That's a big wide. Oh, my Lord. I never signal wide. Come on, man. Your father is the vice president of Cricket West Indies. Signal the wide. Oh, Lord. Rutherford caused we more than Etmire, said Frame. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It was above the head, Banana Man. Yes, over his head. Yes, Mr. Casanova, clearly. That's Hope 100, first T20 International 100. Well played. But no time to celebrate. Just get going with it. 193 for 2. Well played, Shea Hope. Well played, young man. Well played. First T20 International 100, but the job is not yet done. Yes, well done, Hope. Wide is the thing now. Good job, Hope. Well played. I would say well played, Patrick Arscott, but I don't know. Is it a good job? Should he have gone faster? No, you can open your shoulders. Hope he does. Congratulations on the 100, but 100 from 55 deliveries. That's a good strike rate, but should he have gone faster? You know, let's watch Warshaw's balls to Rutherford, who plays it to mid-off and run himself out as a direct hit and is out. Another full toss. Rutherford goes 12 from 12 deliveries. This is a very, very, very disappointing innings. It's an extremely disappointed innings. 12 from 12. You use up too many balls, and that's why the person said Etmire innings was better than Rutherford's own. Although Etmire made fewer runs, the fact that he used up fewer deliveries, so at least he gives the other batsmen an opportunity. Whether they capitalize on that opportunity is the next thing, but he did give them the opportunity. And so, you know, he gave Rutherford the opportunity to bat as much delivery as he could, but clearly Rutherford never capitalized on it. So I am not happy at all with his performance today. Not happy at all. Etma, I think, made 10 from 6 deliveries or something like that, which in the context of T20 international cricket was a better innings. You know, he really struggled. He hit it straight. And, you know, there's something I want to say, you know, that I really like your feedback on it. Because we are a community and we need to discuss these things. The likes is only at 84. We need to get it up to 100, please. So just hit on that thumbs up button. Just hit on the thumbs up button and let us get it up to 84. If you are using a phone, all you have to do is double tap on the crease on the screen. Just double tap on the screen. And if you are not seeing the thumbs up button, if you are watching like on a laptop or so on and you are not seeing the thumbs up button, just click off the live chat and you'll see the thumbs up button. Just click on it and let us get this like up to 100 before the innings break. Yeah, we need to get it up to 100. We are just at 89. We can do better than that, get it up to 100. Rutherford is not himself, Athena. And that's where I want to come to. Congratulations to Hope, said Valerie. Why? Yeah. And Hope swings bottom edge to short fine leg. They go through for a singer. The score goes up to 194 for 3. We have to get 220, which is par score, but we should really have gotten 250. And I hope Bobby is still here and Michael Douglas and so on, and these guys, Patrick R. Scott, Athena, Sheldon Simmet. So let's look at it. As Rutherford, after this delivery, I'll ask the question. Hit away by Powell, down back with a square leg. The fielder coming around from mid-wicket. Will he get there? No, 4 runs. So full toss to Powell, and he hit it away off the inside portion of the bat, down back with a square leg for 4. So 198 for 3. How has it affected Rutherford when Shea Hope got the West Indies ODI player of the year and he never got it? Has that affected him? Powell seconds as Warsaws bowler, no ball. That must be a no ball. Hey bro, that can't be a wide. That must be a no ball. That must be a no ball. I want to see it again. But it's something that we need to think about. After that award, has Rutherford make any runs for West Indies after that award? He gave it wide. Bowls short and Paul pulls down to deep mid-wicket for 4 more. So the short, 203 now for 3. Powell moves up to 8 from 2 deliveries. 203 for 3. You know, so it's something that I think that we need to examine and discuss and give me your opinion, what you think about it. Shea Hope getting the ODI Player of the Year instead of Shafane Rutherford. Has that affected him? You know? But again, as we said, that his game is really, he has been prolific in ODI, but he would have at least give us a score in the T20, and he looks really out of sort. Full toss, high in the air, as he had the power. No, I doubt it. The fielder comes around, drop the catch. Powell moves up to 9. West Indies 204 for 3. Hope will get this. Oh, Powell will keep the strike. 19 overs. We need 16 out of this over even to go on par score. So somebody said, I hear you. I don't see it. Frame said yes. Ayana said, I hope he didn't take it to heart. But you see, I wanted the discussion to really go about just, you know, Ayana. I really want us to broaden the discussion. You know, I don't think that affected him just having a bad run. Okay, you think this is the first series after the award. He was struggling from England series, then MLC. Okay, those I appreciate those perspectives. Oh, he nailed the wide Yorker. He nailed it, Powell. That's okay. He nailed it. That was a good decision. He nailed that one. 204 for 3. 5 deliveries to go in the West Indies innings. That one was nailed. Yes. Will Australia drop 7 catches for us? Yes, so 204 for 3. You know. Ellis to Powell. Short, top edge, caught at short, third man. Powell goes. 9 from 5 deliveries. West Indies 204 for 3. So 9 from 5 deliveries. 2 for a singer. A wide york and then out caught. Well, at this stage of the innings, 9 from 5 deliveries. You expect this start. You hope that the other batsman coming now with these 2 delivery for 6. Moti. I'll go with Gudakesh Moti. I'm going to Gudakesh Moti. That lady is not very happy. We falling short against St. Patrick Ascot when we should be motoring. Yes, again, they are executing that wide yorker. They sent Jason Older. I would have sent Moti. Jason Older. I would definitely have sent Moti. And this is when I'm doing the player rating, so I have to make a note of it. So that's when I'm doing the oh gosh. All that bottom edge it onto his body and they go through for a quick single. I don't agree with the decision to send Older. I would have to go on with Moti. Looking forward to see Shane Yates. Definitely looking forward to see him on Sunday morning. I know a lot of persons looking forward to it. A lot of persons. So, 3 deliveries to come. Shayop. Ellis. Full toss, slap down to the field at mid-off for 1. 205, 206 for 4. These 2 deliveries have to go for 6, man. These 2 deliveries have to go for 6. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The likes is over 100. I appreciate it. We'll get 100 for the first innings. Can we get 100 for the second innings? So at the end of the show, we have over 200 likes. I really appreciate you being here. No, we aren't getting 220. We can't get it again. And that would have been par score. Ellis to Old and Ola slapped it down to long off for 4. So at least we got a 4 there. 210 for 4 after 19.5 overs. 210 for 4. So that's is Shepherd, is that Shepherd? It looks to be Shepherd to me. I was saying Older, right? But that's Shepherd. That's Shepherd. It's a crouch make I know that it was Shepherd. It's Shepherd. Oh, well. It was Shepherd. Maybe I took my eye too quickly off the screen. I saw the tall person. Ellis to Shepherd, and Shepherd hit this away. Down to long off again for 4 more. So 214. So 214 for 4 after 20 overs. Sheo making a brilliant 102. I want to congratulate Sheo for his 102. Well played from 57 deliveries. And congratulations, man, your first T20 International 100. The discussion will be, though, did he go too slowly? 202 from 57 deliveries. You may argue that if he was getting more of the strike, then he'd have gone faster, because there are a number of times when, especially when Rutherford came to the crease, he used up a lot of ball. Maybe, but then there could be an argument that he could probably have gone faster. He faced 57 deliveries. That's half the team total. almost half, 3 less than and half the team total, and he never made half the team run. So if Mikel said Shea Hope looked vexed. So having done all 20 overs of the West Indies innings, I will be back at about 5 overs or so in the Australian innings. I need to take a break. So about 5 overs or so in the Australian innings. I look forward to see you then during that. So that was the West. So yes, so I just see a comment here. That was one of the worst 100 I ever saw. The quality of the 100 was good during a frame. I think the quality of the 100 was good. What I'm prepared to have a discussion around is, could he have gone faster? Or not maybe could, but should he have gone faster? That was what I would prepare to have a discussion around. But the quality of the stroke play in the 100 was good. But should he have gone faster? Banana Brooks think that he was tired towards the end. Well, that's another opinion. So that's why I'm saying I'm prepared to have a discussion around it, because that's another opinion, and that's a very good thing. That's a very good. We are not talking about the quality of the 100, Ayana. We are talking about should he have gone faster. That's what we want the discussion about. I know the Shea Hope fans are going to say what more you want and blah, 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 blah. But let's have a discussion in the interest of West Indies cricket. He has faced 57 deliveries. Should he have gone faster? Should the set batsman have gone faster? Very interesting. That's what we can pick up the discussion when we come back after the innings break. I look forward to picking up that discussion. and welcome back to the watch along of the West Indies versus Australia third T20 International, being played at Warner Park in St. Kitts and Nevis. West Indies batted first after being inserted by Australia once again, as once again we were unable to win the toss, and West Indies made 214 of their 20 overs. Australia, after 5.1 overs, are 53 for 2. As Older comes in, bowls to March, and he edged it again down to third man. He has that shot pat for today. I think that's the third time he has hedged one down to third man for 4. So he has that shot pat. He has that shot working for him today. So probably I would put in a third man, wouldn't I? Wouldn't you? I don't know. He's a third one going down there, so I'd probably put in a third man for him. Welcome back, as I said, everyone, to the live chat. We appreciate and we're looking forward to see you here. 57 for 2. West Indies is well and truly in this game. Again, Marsh swings and misses outside the arch stump. It goes through to the keeper. I think West Indies is going to win this game, you know. West Indies is going to win. I know it's a small field, but we are bowling well thus far. So we need to keep it, because Australia is to be at 57 for 2. They are playing out of their skin, you know. It isn't easy for them. Older over the wicket, bowls to Marsh, and Marsh is going to be out caught now. He's going to be out caught. Oh, he gone away for 4. Oh, he gone away for 4. I thought for a moment there that he was going to be out caught. Oh, it was up in the air. I know it wasn't going that far, but it bounced away for 4. And he's living a charm life, you know, boss. He's living a charm life. Wow. Just up and over St. Kitts. The ground at Warner Park is so small. Patrick Arscott said that he's lucky so far. Yes, he has been extremely lucky. Here's Jesse Ola, 1.4 overs, none for 23. Australia 61 for 2. He's over the wicket, bowls to Marsh, and Marsh is caught now. He's caught, 61 for 3. I told you West Indies is going to win this. 61 for 3. 61 for 3. Jason Older pitched up, March into the drive, edge found, Oak did the rest, and West Indies are unsung here now. So 61 for 3. Tonight is our night, you know, boss. Tonight is our night. I think what the Australians are guilty of here is that they are looking at the small ground and think they're just going to blast away. And if they try that, they're not going to make the 215 to win the match. Pat Rosu, but he nicked off Marsh just now. No, it was not Marsh that ran out. Oh, Marsh, look, ran out. Yes. Yes, he nicked off one just now. Yes. Look, run out, said Patrick Arscott. Yes, both you and Michael Douglas is saying. Yeah. Just, it's funny, it's funny that Patrick Arscott say he has been lucky so far. And as soon as Patrick Arscott said that he's lucky so far, Older nicked him off. And so his luck run out as Steve, not Steve Russell, as Michael Douglas. Oh, and Patrick Arscott himself said his luck's run out. So welcome. I hope you enjoy those music. Fine music there, man. Brilliant sound coming through. Hold a ball to David, who pulls this down forward a square for 4. It was short, and he just pulled it in the gap between backward square leg and deep mid wicket for 4. So West Indies have restricted Australia to 65 for 3 at the end of the power play. And at the end of the power play, I knew we never lost a wicket, because I think we lost a wicket after 11.4 overs. So, but I think the score probably about comparison, I don't quite remember how many West Indies were at this time, but I think I soon get the data. And I know one of you will tell me shortly. So good night. Jabo Small, I've been asking for you from night, man. Where are you, boss? You just reached the match, or I work late. You know. Jabo Small, you work late, you just reached the match. I've been asking for you from night, boss. Hussein to Green, and Green is cutting this to backward point on the bounce. Ruston Chase, who misfield, who was involved in a terrible misfield. And the ball went for 4 off the bat of Ingis. Here's Hussein. He's going to come in now. He's going to bowl to Green. He's in bowl to Green, leg side, wide, signal. The score goes up to 66 for 3. So Hussein there just probably firing that one down the leg side, thought that he was going to chip. Brandon King should be... Stephen Roach, how are you going there now? But you give... We can't go there yet, Stephen Roach. That's a brilliant stop by Ruston Chase at backward point. It wasn't going to go for 4, but I think he definitely saved. Probably, well, good stop. Very good stop. Look at that. Look at Chase go there. He definitely saved at least 1. Definitely. So he needs to save 2 more because he gave up 4. So he saved 1 back out of the 3 that he gave up. So he needs to save 2 more. But that was a brilliant stop by him. Oh, that's so much grass on the pitch there. They forget to cut that. It's the first I've ever seen that on a cricket pitch, you know. The grass so high in it. Wow, how could they forget to cut that? Hussein to David, who played it down to long off for a single. It's 68 for 3. Unless Australia play like this, you know, if they think that, wow, they can hit every ball out of the ground because the ground is so small, then they will lose. They will lose. I've seen it happen so many times in cricket all over the country of Jamaica. You turn up to some small field and the batsmen think that, wow, we just need to hit this. Yeah. I agree, no, Banana Brooks. I was off island, just landed, said Jamor Small. Okay. Taken on the pad, good bowling here by Hussein once again. There is no run, 68 for 3. Let's give me 2 deliveries to come in this over. 68 for 3. I hope you enjoy your stay wherever you were, Jamor Small. Work or play. I hope you had fun. Here's Hussein. He's going to bowl to Cameron Green, the left-arm orthodox spinner. Round the wicket, bowls to Green. Green off the back foot, strokes it down to long off for a single. 69 for 3, West Indies. David comes in to strike. Both batsmen are on 5. David on 5, Green on 5. Australia 69 for 3, replying to West Indies 214. Therefore, they will need to get up to 215 to win this match. If West Indies don't win from here, then the captain should step down. Wow. Steve Russell, why you so, I don't know, why Steve Russell, why, you know, I mean, just like how Australia use it. Yeah, wide Yorker, nail those wide Yorker. 70 for 3, Australia, in reply to West Indies, 214 in their 20 overs. Australia 70 for 3. Steve Russell, man. Is Steve Russell? You're always at it. Not Steve Russell, Stephen Roach. Sorry, Steve Russell. Stephen Roach, I meant. The Stephen Roach is saying, boy, the captain should step down if West Indies lose. Boy, you're always at it. So, 70 for 3. Budakesh Moti. This is going to be an important spell now. And I'm really looking to see Ruston Chase into the attack very shortly. Really looking to see. So there's a short third man, a backward point, an extra cover, and a fine leg. Moti bowls to Green, to David, who plays this down towards the field on the cover boundary for a single. The score goes up now to 71 for 3. 71 for 3. One of those lights is shining exactly in my face, and I'm trying to get it out of my face. That's why I keep on getting up to adjust it. I apologize. You know. Forward come Green, and he strokes it wide off long off. Work for the fielder, but Jason Golder got there comfortable. The score goes up to 72 for 3. So David is now on 7. Tim David. Green is on 6, 72 for 3. David was a footballer from the Netherlands. The name spelled the same way. Clipped away down to long on by David for a single. 73 for 3. So they're just rotating it now. Probably they are listening to me too. And they probably realize that they just cannot go L for leather. I will start coaching the team from tomorrow. Say, Jamo Small, well done. Yeah, the next match is tomorrow evening. So probably they're not going to leave the hotel until they come to the match. So probably, and you won't get them, Jamo Small. Knowing these guys, they won't, even if they lose tonight and they lose Saturday night, they still won't train Sunday. Wide will be signal as that one fired wide outside the half stump. 74 for 3 after 7.4 overs. 74 for 3 after 7.4 overs. Moti bowls to Green, and Green. What happened there? I never saw the ball. Oh, it came off Shea Hope. Was that a drop catch? It's going to be very interesting to see what that was. Very, very interesting to see what it was. Multi balls. High in the chance, this must be a chance. Oh no, chance in the crowd. They're gone. David move up to 14, 81 for 3. Well, for a moment there, I thought it was a chance, but the only chance it was in the crowd. They're gone. Patrick Ascott believes that the slower bowlers might be. I think so, Patrick Ascott. Mr. Casanova said, Mr. Casanova, when is it that you're not nervous, Mr. Casanova? The other time Mr. Casanova is not nervous, unless the match is finished and West Indies win. That's the only time. Mr. Casanova is not nervous. He's always so nervous, Mr. Casanova. Thank you all who are tuning in. Please, I'm asking you, if you have not done so already, click on that thumbs up button as you see the sign there. Like and subscribe. So I appreciate it. So after 8 overs, 81 for 3. By the way, Mr. Brown, I've never said that Sammy should go because he is from a small island, but more due to his decision making and his process. Mr. Brown, I have never said that Sammy should go because he's from a small island, but more due to his decision making and his process. Okay. So Hope was clearly injured there by that ball. Come on, Monty, said Steve Rasu. Yes, we want a good spell from all our bowlers tonight. Mr. Casanova would love to see Chase and Moti bowling together, but he's going to bring on Shepherd here. So it's very interesting. Greg Maharaj. Who should resign, Greg Maharaj? Just saying resign. I won't know. I won't know if you're referring to the captain or to the coach or to me. Yeah. Steve Russell's getting him nervous. No, okay. Let's watch Shepherd. 1 for 8 from his 1 over ball outside the half stump, cracked away down towards the field and the cover boundary. Traveled in the air a long time, but it fell well short of the field at 82 for 3. David comes into strike on 14. Green is on 7. 133 runs needed from 71 deliveries. That's 62 deliveries, 62 runs. The difference is 62 runs. We are going to win, man, so don't get nervous. Patrick R. Scott, I think I saw him earlier. Yes, I did saw him earlier. Tanis, watch the ads, guys. Watch the ads. Okay, thank you, Tanis. Yes, watch the ads. Yes, it's important. Yes, that is so true, Tanis. Watch the ads. So, they are all up again with the scoreboard, apparently. So, there's Sammy captaining the team from the sideline. That look on Rodman Paul face, he said, what the hell are you telling me? Go and sit down. Well, I'm just me assessor still, you know. Just me assessor. Yeah, I think I saw him in the crowd. Yeah, I think I saw him in the crowd. Why we always eye Chase when he's playing as what's and as what's his role? I think you want to say, and I hope I'm correct. You want to say, and what's his role? Gerald Music, I always think that I was at length during my player ratings. Wow, I should have I should have the player ratings up from now, so that when I do the player ratings tomorrow morning, we'll get at least 100 person doing it. Because they said that once 100 person does the player ratings, it is accurate. So really would want to have a player rating where 100 person do it. The most we got is something like 20 odd. And but it's a start. But let's try and get it up there. Patrick Ascott said, "Is he the non-playing captain?" Maybe. Who to tell? It appears so. But clearly, you can see that Powell wasn't too keen on whatever Sammy is saying. It is like football. You hear footballers talk it all the while. The coach can stay up on the sideline, shout what he wants, shout. After him, no doubt, you play. Turn away by David down towards backward square leg. It's straight to Shafane Rutherford. One more to the total. 83 now for 3 after 8.2. Romario Shepherd in the second over. 1 for 10. That Joshua Dawn. Has he been named captain? Has he been named captain of the... He's one of the very brightest prospects we have, Has he been named captain of the West Indies team? And you would have heard, and this is a question I really want to ask the hierarchy of cricket West Indies. What about the under-19 team to play in the World Cup? The World Cup is next year. What about it? Full toss by Shepherd, hit wide of the man at mid-wicket. Hetmeyer gone for 4. So it's a full toss and it hit away for 4. Should you have a bigger effort there by Hetmeyer? So why is the under-19 team? What happened? With less than 6 months to go, well, under-19 World Cup. No, it's not less than 6 months. But less than a year to go before the under-19 World Cup. Why isn't that team named? So that is done. Outside the half stump, swing misses, goes through to the keeper. Is that the Barbados team? Is that the under-19 team that won the tournament, or is that the Barbados under-17 team? It's probably the Barbados under-19 team that won the tournament. And those of you who are listening to the commentary can tell me. The back end is where Australia couldn't make up the runs. Come on, that balls are wicked, said Steve Russell. Definitely, I think so. But that Joshua Dawn guy there is... Oh, that's another wicket. That's another wicket now. Must be. Oh, yes, it is. Hope took the catch and Greenlock has run out. Finally, Greenlock has run out. Over these last 2 matches, he has been very, very lucky. But tonight he goes, come off the field, boy. Get off. Your luck run out. It's not that you have batted well. It's just that you have been lucky. And Shepherd outsmart him. Well done there by Hussain. He didn't move a muscle. Hussain didn't move a muscle there. Ensuring that he doesn't put off the keeper. Sheo. Well done, Hussain. I love that. Because any movement at all by Hussein there, you know, Sheo could have seen it in his blinkers, you know, in his rear view mirror. And just put him off. So well done, Hussein. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Casanova. Yes, that's the team that won the tournament. This boy, Don, is absolutely good. I think they're going to name him captain of the West Indies team, under 19 team. I would put a wage on it and be guided. You know, if you are under 18, don't do that. You know, and you must, if you are doing that, do it so responsible. So green luck has run out. Finally. Yeah, man, we are going to win. We are going to win, Mr. Casanova. So don't worry yourself, Mr. Casanova. We are going to win. All right, Mr. Casanova? Don't be nervous. Steve Rasu, don't be nervous. Patrick R. Scott, don't be nervous. We are going to win this one and win it comfortable. So the new batsman is Owen. No 50 for him tonight. Shepherd to Owen. First delivery outside the half stump through to the keeper. Well done. Oh, he signaled wide. What's wrong with these umpires? These umpires are afraid of the Australian, aren't they? They're absolutely afraid of the Australian. How was that wide? I can't believe that he signaled wide. How was that wide? No way that was wide. No way. No way that was wide. Couldn't be. Why? Comes in, bowls outside the half stump, bang away, down wide of the man at long half who comes around to his left. He cannot get there 4 runs. So that was pitched up and it just banged away wide of the man at long half, down to the boundary for 4. You know, pitched up into the drive and he hit it away down to the boundary for 4. Patrick Ascati says not nervous at all. What I am drinking now is relaxing. Every muscle in my body cannot be nervous. Patrick Ascot, what is that you are drinking, Patrick Ascot? I can't tell you what I'm drinking, you know. You are going to put a wager. Stephen Roach, I told you I'm going to put you on timeout, you know. I told you I'm going to put you on timeout. Let me start reading the comments then before I read them out loud. Here, Stephen Roach, because you want to get me to say a word that I'm not going to say. For me, that team doesn't exist. Absolute vodka. All right, boss. All right. Moti first over went for 10 runs. Let's see what happened. This is the final over before the drinks break. He comes in round the wicket. It hard. Oh, did he get a hand to it? Was it a drop catch again? As David hit that hard straight back at Moti over his head, though it was high. Did he get a hand to it? 96 for 4. I'm wondering, Patrick Ascot, if that was a drop. Mr. Casanova is asking, Blades getting a bowl today? Well, he has to bowl at some time, you know, either he or Chase, because we have seen Older, we have seen Hussein, Shepherd, and Moti. So those are 4 bowlers. So he and Chase has to bowl sometime today. It will be very interesting. Play to backward point to Chase. You see what happened now? Versus maybe I think I had said it. Did I? Yes, I said it that Chase should have bowled over that Shepherd bowl just now. Oh, into the slot, it out of the ground for 6. So Moti was into the slot and it hit on the roof. They'll have to change that ball now. I think none for 20 from 1.3 overs. Unless he got a wicket or 2 in this over, then it should be Chase from his end. Definitely Chase from his end. You play Blades and you don't bowl him, then that means in the next match you play a batsman. I was wondering, Patrick Ascot, a good observation that though, Mr. Casanova, you play Blades. The Australians are waiting for Blades, said Stephen Roach. Blades bowled the first over, said Patrick Ascot. Yes, he did. So, I still think West Indies is in this match big time. I remember the first match when I said West Indies was ahead. Yes, and after that, Australia never lost another wicket. But those two batsmen have been dismissed. Moti bowls full toss to Tim David, who hit out of the ground again for 6. Oh, it is caught. It is caught in the stands. So 6 more there. 108 for 4. Come on, Moti. You have to land this one now. Get a wicket here now. Get a wicket here now, Moti. Good catch, you know. That's a good catch, you know. Or is it? No. I think he used the advertising board. Oh, this is a wicket now. Must be. No, it's gone again. Oh, it's gone again. 3 consecutive 6s here. Oh, this is carnage turning out to be carnage. You remember what I told you, that you could put a wager on it that Australia is going to have 2 big overs in their innings, 20-25. And that's what West Indies wanted. You remember when I was saying that? And so this is just the first one, 22 from it. Let's hope he get a wicket with this next ball. Please, Moti. Oh, it gone for 6 again. Sharp back of a length, 6 runs, 28 out of the over. Wow. Tim David, 43 from 13. Wow, wow, wow. What is he doing, said Patrick Ascot. I just instructed Sammy to knock over David. I need it on via on paper. Okay. Michael Douglas said garbage over from Moti. Yes, it was a poor over from Gudakesh Moti. 4 6s and a 4. Wow. Sammy's marshalling the boundary. You know, the saying goes that in every cricket match, there's a point in that match in which the game turned. Was that over the over in which the game turned for Australia? Let's see. No more Moti, said Steve Rasu. Kurt Amud is saying Moti should not be a permanent pick every game. Why the selectors don't have no sense? Moti and Hussain not looking good at all and need a rest. Kurt, I can't say that about Hussain. Hussain has been very, very consistent. Hussain might well be our most economical T20 bowler, you know. I think he has been extremely inconsistent. Hussain, I would not drop Hussain for nothing. Or Jamo said, look like Sammy got my note. He's on the field. It's a drinks breaks. Patrick Ascot might be, yes. It might be the point where the game turned. Because, and again, just as I said that West Indies were in front, that happened. These things hurt, you know. Hurt a lot. Yes, that over is dangerous, Steve Russell. Yes, and you recall, please remember, as I said, like and subscribe. Please do. And you remember toward the back end of the West Indies innings, I said that what is going to be the difference is that Australia is always going to get 2 or 3 overs that is going to go for 20-25. And that one went for 28. You know, and that's what we lack in our innings. We lack those 2 big overs, 2 or 3 big overs that went for 20, 25, 28, you know. That we lack those 2 big overs in our innings, and that was the difference. That I think was the difference between the 2-14 and 2-35-40. or even 250. I think that was the real difference. Because if 3 of those overs that went for like 8 or 6 had gone for 20, then you could put 42 more on our score and it would have been 256. So, you know, and you remember that a few overs ago, the difference was 61 between runs and ball. Now it's down to 35. Hussein outside the half stump, wide signal. So, you know, that Kurt Amute, as you look there, Hussein 3 overs for 19 runs. So, you know, he has been very consistent. Very, very consistent. Australia on the go now, Mr. Casanova. I know you must be very nervous, you know. Hussein bowls outside the half stump, slapped away, tumbling effort by the fielder. I don't want to laugh, but it didn't look smooth, don't it? Don't look smooth, eh? It didn't look smooth from that person. Brownman security. Yeah, Brownman is saying that Sammy need to leave the captain to do him work. Steered away to short third man and there's no run. Brownman, I agree with you probably. I agree with. Let me tell you how I see the captain and the coach situation. I think the no ball. What does that mean there? No ball. Free hit. The wheels have come off. Oh, Hussein. Hussein bowls. Swings away over deep mid wicket for 6. It was a free hit. And Tim David hit it away for 6. He moves up now to 49 from 15 deliveries. 129 for 4. Cricket Forum, if they don't win matches in St. Kitts, I'm going to take all their passports and send them to reap potatoes. What a good one by Jamor Small. Jamor Small, what a good one. What a good one. Hussein need a rest. People in the West Indies are blind. I don't think Hussein need any rest. And, well, Kirk Amute is the only one among us can see, you know. We are now losing, said Mr. Casanova. Roxanne Gray, welcome to the show. Roxanne Gray is a supporter of this channel. So, I edge away down to third man again for 4 more. There have been so many hedges. West Indies is going to lose this match, said Roxanne Gray. Thank you, Roxanne Gray. We appreciate your comment very much. So Roxanne Gray said West Indies is going to lose this match. So shot outside the Ashton. Mr. Casanova is saying the amount of... So he's on 50 now, 53, 4 more, 133 for 4. Wow. They're just simple motoring along now and we are unable to stop them. We are unable to stop them. No, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Don't think I'm crying. No, I'm not crying, man. I'm not crying. Hussein comes in now, bowls to David and he hit it high in the air for 6. That's a big shot. 6 more. So David is on 59, 139 for 4 after 10.4 overs. Australia is going to win. Yes. Yes, 6 again. Good night, Mr. Brown. I can't take another whitewash than Ferrell Francis. Yes. I just don't know what West Indies can do to win under Sammy, said Babalika. I just don't know what West Indies can do to win. Yeah, Kurt, you're right. Yes, Hussein is very inconsistent. He should be dropped. You're right. You're dead right. Yes, you are dead right, Kurt. Is the first bowler that has ever been taken apart. So I think you're right. He's been taken to the cleaners. Doesn't look good. The bowling is too slow, said Steve Russell. Back-to-back spin bowling are on a small ground. Yes, Gerald Music. Another series loss, said Mr. Casanova. You know, the thing about it is that I want to tell you one of the leading. You'd have heard that Powell, as that is played out into the covers, and there is no run. You hear a lot of things and you don't say it because you can't say everything. But I want to put this one out there and because it appears now that Powell was right in this one. That turn away down to deep mid-wicket for a single. One of the clash of personalities that I am hearing between Darren Sammy and Ravman Powell was Ron Akil Hussain. Bowling is 4 overs up front. And Powell believed that he should, and Sammy believed that he shouldn't. And that was one of the clash of personality between the two. You know? So I just put that out there. You don't have to say everything you hear, but that was one of the personality. John OK, believe the Australians are going to win again and win the series. Yes, Kemar, they are going to win the series. There's no way they're going to lose from here. The difference between runs and ball is just 21. It's hard. It's hard to defend that. You'd have to get wickets. So Chase is finally coming into the attack now. Hetmeyer ain't do a thing, said Ronaldo Sellers. From Sammy get rig. I don't know what that means though. Chase round the wicket, driven down the ground for 4. Oh, well, we have a fielder straight. That's Ravman Powell. Good to see. Oh, they didn't run. To show you how small that field is, although the ball was hit too long on, they did not run a single. It reached him too quick. Why ain't Sammy looking at his laptop instead of bothering the captain? Instead, Stephen Roach. Chase bowl wide outside the half stump. He nailed it. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed the wide Yorker. Well done, Rastan Chase. 2 dot deliveries. Chase to David. Round the wicket, bowls to David. Full toss, hit for 6 over deep mid-wicket. Full toss, hit on top of the roof. That ball not coming back. They're going to need a change of ball. Why is it Sammy looking at his laptop instead of bothering the captain? Did anyone bother him when he was captain, said Stephen Roach? Oh, the point that I want to make about the captain and the coach. I think that the captain, when the team is on the field, more or less the captain is in charge. But I think that during the match, not like what I saw Sammy doing, because I think he should allow the captain to express himself. Because if you are going to like second guess everything the captain is doing, the captain would be afraid to try something because he would lose confidence in his ideas, in his decision-making process. If the coach is almost second-guessing everything he's doing. But I believe that if the coach watching the match and something clicking in his head and him say, yo, do this and do that, it's fine. But it can't be every over. It can't be every 2 over. Hit away again over long extra cover for 6 more. Over extra cover for 6. Long extra cover. Hit away wide of long on. Over extra cover, wide of long on for 6 more. So Tim David just dealing in sixes. And you know, Tim David play on this ground a lot, you know. He does play on this ground a lot. So, no pace ball like flyer. Why chase ball in full toss? Oh, no worry, guys. I am here tomorrow to coach. Sammy needs to upgrade his Microsoft software. Okay, so yeah, Jamori needs to upgrade the algorithm bot. Yes, so the difference is just 13. They're gonna win now. Yeah, so that's always my position. The coach can overrule the captain, but it must be right through the match, man. Sometimes even for the entire match, you know, said nothing to the captain. But then there are matches where something will come to you. Yes, the work need to be done in the dressing room and on the practice field and in the nets. That's where you have the greatest influence and improving the skill set of the players. That's what you. So you heard Hope saying a lot of time we didn't execute. You don't execute in match if it doesn't become second nature to you in practice. You know. But I definitely think that he needs to give Hope some breathing place. We have to go back to Hold and Shepherd next. Agree, Michael Douglas. Definitely. Full Yorker dugged out. Good delivery that from Chase. Once again, it's a Chase first over. Let's see what this delivery, what this will do. What will happen with this next delivery. West Indies can't even defend 200 plus runs. No ball, free hit. Wow. Bad from Chase here. Bad from Chase. Oh my Lord. Oh, a half spinner for ball. Moti ball, no ball. Hussein ball, no ball. Chase ball, no ball. All three spinners ball, no ball. Chase to David. And he pulled this away down back on a square leg for 4. It was a juicy full toss. They're going to check if it is a no ball too. 157 for 4. They're going to check if it's a no ball. Sammy wants to be coach, captain, and what? Cheerleader. That's what you're saying, Ferrell Francis. I don't know. I hope I don't get it wrong. This bowling attack is garbage, and people don't realize the spin bowling stuff is not working. Lindell Stevens is saying, it comes like we give away mats sometimes. Full toss again. Juicy full toss. Hit away over deep mid wicket for 6. That ball comes back this time. 82 for Tim David. 163 for 4. 82 from 26 deliveries. Wow. No, he will have to next. The body language in the camp is not good. That one gone. Lord, bring back the seamers. Yes. We're staying down the barrel of 8-0 time. We are bowling all spin. Why are we bowling all spin? Why you play? Wow, boy. There are so many whys. So many whys. Oh my God. Man, them stone in the bat. Yeah, yes, that is true. So many full toss, so many wides. You mean 35. So Blades is back into the attack. I would have gone back for Blade. I am pissed off with them bowling all these full toss. But you know something, Mr. Casanova? Yes, Blades over the wicket. Full toss again through to the keeper and there is no run. You know something, Mr. Casanova, as you said that, you remember that they bowl a lot of full toss to us too? But what we did, we never put them away. We never put them away because we weren't balanced at the crease. We won't keep in our shape. Did the Australian coach bother Mitch March on the field? Does Sammy think he is better than the captain, Stephen Roach? Too late for the Spacers, said Beresford Bingham. Clyde is saying, West Indies trying to finish the game quick. Carnage again, said Mango Reef. Blades bowl a full toss outside the half stump, cut away down to a chase and the backward point boundary. 164 for 4. 164 for 4, maybe. Andre Payne is saying, I think the massacre we have experienced in the series so far is a blessing in disguise. We have to revamp our T20 game. Yeah. The body language in the camp is not good. I don't think these players want to play for Sammy as a coach, said Jaradan. I'm hearing that a lot, Jaradan. There's a lot of persons who have been saying that he has lost the dressing room. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get that feeling, but I'm hearing that a lot. Steered away down to third man again, straight to Raston Chase. There's 3 good deliveries from Blades, 3 good deliveries from Blades. David moves up to 83. Sorry, 83. Well, we wish he was on 33 from 27 deliveries. That means there would be 115 for 5. Wow. 115 for 4. Yeah. Good night. Here comes Samalaya, SOS Music Labor. Sammy need to pack his bag and leave West Indian cricket alone for the good. He's a worst coach and he don't have any shame at all, said Ferrell Francis. These guys just no good, said Michael Douglas. Oh, here's a wicket now. Well bowled, Jades. Well bowled. Oh, drop shot. Lazy holder. What's the damn wrong with lazy holder? Look how long that ball in the air. Lazy holder. What's wrong with lazy holder, man? That ball in the air so long and he never took the catch. It's a good over so far, Jamur Small. Yes, it is. So SOS Music Labor, I think he's trying to be sarcastic, but without any sarcasm at all, SOS Music Labor, he is responsible for the bad bowling. He's responsible for the team going lower. Darren Sammy needs to go. He picks the team. The man is not a good coach. That's my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, boss. Just like SOS Music is entitled to his opinion too, that Sammy is a good coach. He is responsible for his opinion. So one more there. This is a good over being bowled by the youngster. 5 runs from it. Oh, 6 runs from it. Well bowled. 5 runs from the over. Well bowled, man. Good over that by Blades. 168 for 4 after 13. Well bowled, Blades. You know that this over may keep Blades in the team for a long time. I hope he bowl more of it. He's developing very well. Well bowled, sir. The bowling is terrible. Too many full toss. Yeah, but the difference between our full toss and Australia full toss, we put them away. I remember there was a time when about 3 or 4 consecutive full toss were bowled to Rutherford, and if he get 4 runs from all 4, it was a lot. The bowling is terrible too. Too many full toss. Yeah. I told you these guys are too laid back, said Mr. Casanova one. You did said it, yes and yeah. Moti and Hussein must go, said Kirk Amute. I don't think many persons will agree with you. I have seen Stark, Azewood, Rabada, all of them, Bumrah taken to the cleaners. Shepherd bowls hit away over long off for 6. Everybody is going tonight. So Owens move up to 14, 174 for 4. Let me tell you what happened in this innings now. The Australian came out at the top of the order. Maybe I'm me talking. You remember when I talk and said that if the Australian them try to continue to go so hard, they're going to lose the match. And it probably me talk too early, because what they did, they realized that I was talking the truth. So they reined themselves in, knock around a few balls, get accustomed to the pitch, and then just start it away the ball. Shepherd is going to go slower delivery now, back off a length. Oh, yes, he did. Pulled away down towards the field and the mid-wicket boundary. Was it a slower delivery or was it just back off a length? It didn't look like a slower delivery. So I get 50% right. 175 for 4. And there isn't even Australia's strongest side. No Stark, no Ed, no etc. etc. Yes. So pulled away again, down over deep mid wicket for 6 more. No, SOS Music Label, no, Shane Diaz doesn't have to go, You know why Shane Diaz doesn't have to go? There's a difference. I'm tired to explain this to you, so I won't bother explain it to you because I'm tired to explain it because there's a difference. Persons think we are saying that Sammy, the entire Cricket West Indies administration, the president, the vice president, the director of cricket, Sammy, persons, because up to now, I have not said Sammy to go, Nobody can ever say that I said that, but the time could come when I'm going to say it. But the argument, the argument that is being built against Sammy, is that the team have gone lower under Sammy leadership. Is that he has not improved the team none at all. As that one whipped away a chance, yellow drop, Brandon King, oh my God. 182 for 4 could have been 181 for 5. Brandon King drop a sitter on the boundary. I want to see where he gets his, let's see his hand position. He came in. Oh, what was he thinking? Look at it, I can't believe. Oh, yeah. Oh, second chance. So he must take it this time. He must. Oh, he didn't. Oh, what? Budakesh Morty, what you doing? Morty didn't cut to the ball. Morty should have cut to the ball. Should have definitely cut to the ball. Yeah, so the argument that is building against Sammy is not that the team is not poor. Is that the team has become poorer under him. That's the argument that is being building. Sorry about that. It is like a child. Let's start at high school. I said a child in high school. I'll use this example already. A child in high school, after they do the diagnostic test for the child in grade 7, during the summer, they would have done the diagnostic test. And the child gets an average of 20. Whether it's 6 or 8 subjects she's doing or 10, she gets an average of 20 across. Say 6 subjects, because I heard something like grade 7 students are going to start doing 6 subjects. So the child gets an average of 20 when the diagnostic test is done. Full toss by holder, hit down to long on for a single. So Sammy took over the West Indies team with the team averaging 20. The student in grade 7 is averaging 20. After 6 months, the child is still poor, but the child now is averaging 25, which is still poor. But you have seen improvement. So, but the child is still poor because he's now 25. And it's that with the West Indies team. So Sammy took over when they were averaging 20. And they were winning T20 matches here and there. And winning test matches here and there. And we never get bowled out for 27 yet. We play an entire 3-match series on the past 200 once. Hit away. Chance again. This must be a chance. Oh. Brandon King lacked the confidence. They never charged into that one. King should have charged into that ball, man. But he lacks the confidence. And so that's how the argument is being built. The team is no longer averaging 20. I just use 20 as a mark there. But the team is now averaging 18 or 17, and the results now are, we are not only losing now, the results are becoming embarrassing. So that's the argument that is being built against Sammy. So persons who are saying that it's not Sammy's fault, the team is just poor, must realize that the opposite view is that persons are not saying that the team is not poor, but just like how after 6 months with proper assistance from the teacher, the child now will start average 25, who was averaging 20. That's what we are not getting from Sammy. So the team could be still losing, but we are not being embarrassed and we are seeing improvement. Must be out now. It peeled away and gone down to third man for 4. 191 for 4. They're just hitting us all over the ground. Patrick Smith is saying, Carlton, remember I told you earlier when Sammy was giving his speech, I told you he could be a great preacher. Patrick Smith. Full toss, hit down to long on. Let's see, the fielder comes around, sends the return in. West Indies coach need to give back Powell his captaincy. Nicky Moore Jacobs, I understand the point you're making, but it's not really Powell captaincy. It's a privilege to captain the West Indies team. Why was Powell dropped as captain set? Persons just looking at those things as some of the poor decisions that Sammy has made, and they are looking at things like those are some of the things why he lost the dressing room. And so those are some of the arguments. The bowling attack is the problem. Why people of the West Indies not seeing it? We could make 250 and this bowling attack cannot defend it. Well, why is it that the coach is not getting the bowlers to execute? Why is it? Why is it that the coach is not getting the bowlers to execute? Because they say that perfect practice become perfect or something, or your practice pulled away down back with a square leg for 6 again as Blade was short. First delivery of over number 3, 198 for 4. This is ending in a flash. And the thing about it, it's not only Sammy, but the director of cricket, which I hope to have on the show very soon. I'm going to send an invitation to him. He has promised that he's always prepared to come on this show. But the director of cricket, too, should also take some blame. And, people talk about the structure and the system and the administration and all of that. The West Indies cricket team is a sport team. A sport team. Their singular objective is to win cricket matches. That's a singular objective. Governance reform, structural reform, pulled away down to deep mid-wicket, 200 up for a straight out, 200 for 4 after 15.2 overs. So David is on 93. All of those reform that you're hearing about, And I'm not saying that good governance and good administration is not important. When I talk a number of times, persons like to project things claiming that's what I said and that's not what I said. Good administration, good governance, good structure, good system, good infrastructure, all of those things are necessary. And all of those things combined to give you the product, which we see here now. But the singular most objective, the biggest problem in West Indies cricket is that the team is not winning. You know that we could have realistically 10 person running Cricket West Indies, and we have a more successful team than the number of persons that is running it now. I mean, the entire organization. All the game Australia win by a canter. We need more runs, the bowling. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We need clearly more runs. Most of the bowlers are all-rounders, need genuine bowlers. Well, okay. Kempton, well, you're replying some. I believe bringing in Shamar, Seals, Mayers will make a difference in the T20 team. I thank you for that feedback. I heard a person saying about that and I agree with it. But the truth and fact is that Seals is ready as an ODI bowler. But those two are not ready yet as T20 bowlers. We have seen it. They are not ready as T20 bowlers as yet. We have seen when they play as T20 bowlers, they travel. Now, the question that I have to ask you in this community now, if Sammy get up a morning and said, I think that Shamar Joseph and Jaden Seals, just like they did in Test cricket, in red ball cricket, can be outstanding bowlers for the West Indies in T20 cricket. If you get up a morning and say that, and I'm sure 95% of us will agree and said, yes, play them in the T20. And me personally, I don't have a problem with that. Hear this now and give your honest opinion here. If he plays them in the T20 and they are taken to the cleaners, are you going to say drop them? Ravman Paul took the catch and drop and step over the rope. He took the catch and step over the rope. We'll definitely love to see the replay. We're gone for 6. Definitely love to see the replay. Come on, Ravman Powell. Come on, Powell, man. Come on, Powell. Definitely love to see the replay. Yes, sir. So they are taken for cleaners in day one. In game one, they're taken for. How many games are you going to give them before you start calling for their head? And that's the point. That's the question I really want to ask. Yes. How many games? Play them. I think they can be good T20 bowlers. I definitely believe so. But I don't think they are good T20 bowlers right now. Clipped away down to fine leg for 4. That's it. Australia won and a canter. Canter. They chased them 215 of 16.1 overs. So they have 23 more deliveries to go. So even 256, 260 would probably have been in danger. We really need above 250 to stand a chance. And so, yes, I believe that they can be good T20 bowlers. but they are nowhere near good T20 bowlers as yet. How many matches are you prepared to give them to be good T20 bowlers? Are you prepared to give them 15, 20 matches? If they're taken to the cleaners in their first 5 matches and going for 10 runs and over in their first 5 matches, are you going to prepare to be patient with them? So we can all well call for Joseph and Seals, but we have seen that they're not good T20 bowlers as yet. Are we prepared to be patient with them and said they are a work in progress? How many matches would we be prepared to give them? And when is it that after how many matches do we expect to see the improvement? So that's another thing that you have to consider when you call for Seals and Joseph. Brian, David play, he wanted Hope to play. Yeah, Ayana, yeah. Good point that, because I never even remember it. I remember I was saying that we want to discuss it. Yeah, Ayana, that's a good one. Thank you for that. I love that. Australia didn't even sweat to get this done. Brian Arindel said, Cricket Forum, how many game are you willing to give Sammy? Well, what I'll do, I'll run up unbelievable, said Mr. Casanova. That's a question, I don't know if it's a number of games, boss. I don't know if it's a number of games. It is something that you just have a good feelings and said that it is enough. I may well, when we finish here and I go down, when you come back down and calm, because there's a lot of emotion during the match. I may well decide here and then. But what I'll do tomorrow morning during the player ratings, I'll run a poll. Again, Sammy in, are you Sammy in or Sammy out? And I'll get the feedback. Because up to the last time we ran a poll, the percentage was in favor of Sammy. And I did say that 2 weeks ago I was 80% Sammy in. But now I'm now 60% Sammy in, only 60%. So I don't know if that is going to drop a morning. I don't know if we get a whitewash, it may fall below 50%. So let's see what happens. But as I made the point, those who are supporting Sammy have a very, very, those who are saying Sammy out have a very good case, because I made the point, it's not about that the team is not poor. We know that the team is poor, but the point that they are making is that it is the losing is now becoming embarrassed, That's the point that persons are making. I notice, I want to read this comment. I'm not seeing it. I don't know where it is. I notice when West Indies have games in their hands, they just throw it away. Something drastic has to be done. West Indies on a 6-game losing streak across 2 formats. Yeah, and how many games West Indies win since the IPL concluded? How many games West Indies played? We played 6 in England. We lost all those 6. How many we played in Ireland? There's a lot of rain, so that's why I don't remember exactly how many we played in Ireland. So the 6th game we played in England, we lost all 6. The 6 that we played in the West Indies, we lost all 6. The 3 that we played in the West Indies before that against Bangladesh, we lost all 3. How many games we played in Ireland? Because there was so much rain, I don't remember. So many of the match wash out. I don't remember. SO Music Labor, I hear you, but no one is asking him to turn stone into wine. And the thing about it, if the team was going in circle, I think that you wouldn't have such a large number of persons saying Sammy out. If the team was going circle, what they are seeing is that the team is going lower. And again, this is a conversation that, it's not person not asking, because if I was asking Sammy to turn student to wine, he will be already out. I would be already Sammy out. So let's do a poll tomorrow. It is a grassroots problem. I agree with that SOS Music labor, but the coach is employed, because I always ask you the question, SOS Music labor. The coach, his primary responsibility is to improve the team. That's what he's being paid for. If he's not improving the team, we do not need him. It's as simple as that. So although the child came to school averaging 20, after 6 months, we expect the child to be averaging 22 or 24, but we need to see incremental improvement. I want you guys to join me tomorrow morning for the player ratings. I've been here now 3.5 hours. You would appreciate it. So take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. I really enjoy your company. Thank you for being here. I enjoy the interaction. Please remember to like the video. Thank you again, Roxanne Gray, for your financial support. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I really enjoy the banter. I really enjoy everyone that likes the video. Please continue to click a thumbs up on it. Christopher da Silva, big up yourself. Tomorrow morning we'll come back. Let us have the discussion. I'll do a poll tomorrow morning whether Sammy in or Sammy out. I want your reaction on that. I want you to do the player ratings. I'm particularly interested to see how much you will give Hope, especially when you look at David Innings. And you recall at the start of the day I said, you don't know how good a pitch is until the other team bats on it. And that's exactly what happened to us. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Have a wonderful night now if you can. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.